Today in the bed sick with fibro, had to leave work early, and I realized that I hadn't done a question of the day today, and being at work with fibromyalgia when it's flared up made me really think of a question that could come to mind with a lot of people in our lives that we care about and love. We have to really be conscious of when people tell you that they don't feel good or that they're sick, that we don't just for our own beliefs or our own thoughts make assumptions or just treat them as known. There's baby. Yeah, in the bedsit. And what you have to realize is that, and I'm guilty of it too, I think all humans are, is that we always have this thing that our problem is worse than others. And, I felt guilty at work because I was sick yesterday and I left early. And, and this is what fibromyalgia does. It's a snowball. You feel guilty because you really want to produce. You really want to be viable. And you really want to help out. You don't want to leave anybody in a bad way. And then what happens is, it's like a catch-22. Is that because people don't understand the amount of pain that you're actually in and that you actually tried is like almost a miracle for you to even pull yourself together to even try. And you get frustrated. You get frustrated at the fact of people don't care that you tried. They only care that you did not fulfill what they thought you should fulfill for them for that day. And that's human nature. We all do it. I'm sure I've done it before. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just saying, we just, as a whole, as a human race, have to start being more conscientious of other people around us. Because when they say they don't feel good, they're usually saying it for a reason. It may not be a physical not feel good. Sometimes it's a mental not feel good. But it's still, I don't feel good. And that means that, as a human, we should be trying to figure out ways to help each other out. And we should not make people feel like they're the worst thing on earth because they're sick and they can't perform what you had expected them to do. And not all people are that way. I'm just saying a lot of my experiences have been that way. And I plan on maybe trying to figure out ways to enlighten people on invisible diseases such as fibromyalgia, Crohn's disease, diabetes. In a lot of cases, there are a lot of highly functioning diabetics that you never even know that they have it. Graves' disease is another, and there's lupus. There's so many of them that we take for granted our good health on our good days, that everybody should feel that way like you all the time. And it's not so. We all have those days. And, if I have ever made anybody feel that way, I apologize. I didn't mean to. And, saying I'm sorry and being accountable for your energy is the first thing. And I do above and beyond to try to make other people feel good. So, hopefully it's not in vain and they recognize that. But, I guess the question of the day is take a look around you and the people around you. Just because they're smiling, just because they're getting along with each other or others around them, doesn't mean that they don't feel good. So, how many people have you ignored their feelings and how they feel in your life? And my challenge to you is change that amount to as close to zero as possible. Because not everybody that's sick is faking and trying to get out of something, or trying to make it harder for everybody else around them. Sometimes we feel guilty and we have no control over it. And by making us feel that way, it just makes us feel even that much worse. Like we shouldn't even be on the planet, or that we're worthless or useless. And that's not so. And for those that are feeling the same way that I feel today, my blessings go out to you. My good energy and thoughts go out to you. And I hope you get well soon. And I'm going to, take a nap. I hope I get better. Kisses and hugs and love to all of you. And hopefully this enlightens some other people. And like I said on this channel, I'm going to make a more concerted effort to bring more things to light, like diseases like my own, or syndromes, or different ailments that kind of go under the radar that most average people don't hear about, so that nobody has to be treated unfairly or made to feel guilty for feeling bad. And that's going to be one of my underlying major goals, is just to get everybody's story out there. So if any of you feel that way, or have problems that get ignored, or that you want to bring to light that others should know about, down in the comments, leave your message and I'll get back with you, and maybe we can DM or collaborate on these sensitivity, I guess you can call it sensitivity trainings, or sensitivity acknowledgments, and bringing enlightenment for these diseases out to the masses, so that more people don't feel like ass for feeling like ass. Alrighty, I'll let you folks later. Have a wonderful day, and night night for me.